Hello traders, this is Alexander from the GapFill.com. Welcome to the GapFill Automated Futures Trading System. Hello traders and welcome to the GapFill Trader Update for Tuesday, July the 7th. In today's action on the YM, the Dow Jones Emini, we opened here on this candle right here at a price of 82.60 and our previous close was 82.80. So a 20-point gap at the open, and the market moved straight south. We did have one yellow candle, which in the GapFill trading system indicates a potential entry, but no follow through. Another potential entry, well, below the risk to reward line, which is indicated by this magenta or pink line here. And then the market continued to move down and went through theoretical stops, keeping us, so the system kept us out of trading today, and it would have been a loser, so it did a great job of keeping us out. And on the next market, the ES, similar, we opened at 892.5, previous close 896, for a 3.5 point open at the 3.5 point gap at the open. And that's a pretty small gap on the S&P 500 E-mini contract, a small gap. And the market moved sideways, then moved down, came to a more reasonable point of entry, but came and went very close to stops within a point of stops, and the system stopped looking and went inactive, which is indicated by the gray colored bars, and the market continued to move down and went right through our theoretical stops. So again, on the ES, the system did an admirable job of keeping us out of trading for the day, and it would have been a loser as well. And on the Russell, we opened here at a price of 491.7. Previous close was down here at 488, and so we had a gap down in the Russell, and that's approximately 3 points at the open, and at any point in time entry here would have been closer to 2 points to targets, and that would have been 5 points to the stop side. So let me redraw that. I'll grab the pen here. You can see that at any point here you had 5 points of stop, and at any point in time in this area right here you only had 2 points of reward. And by anyone's books, that's not a good R to R ratio by any stretch of the imagination. And this is extremely important to keep in mind, your risk to reward. Never enter into a trade where you're going to only get 2 points for 5 points of risk. Now, let's have a look at the last market here, the NASDAQ. This is the opening candle right here, and the opening price was 1438 with a previous close at 1440. So 2.5, 2.75 points at the open, and within a minute or two that was closed immediately. So the system didn't even enter into searching mode. So way too small a gap on the NASDAQ. So no trading today, and we'll be back again tomorrow. It's Wednesday, July the 8th, and we'll see you then.